Hey. Oh, sorry, guys. I just actually got up. Oh, shit. Oh, what y'all doing? Hey, man. No, you guys hear me okay?
Yo. Can you hear me? What the fuck? Oh man, I actually overslept. Dummy.
What you guys up to? Came in there as a room full of people, man. Hang on a second. I gotta get things set up here. Had my alarm set, and then all of a sudden the damn thing didn't decide to work. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Had to work. Whew. Oh, here we go. Now we're cooking. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. So how y'all doing? Hey, David. Great Vanzini. What's up, buddy? Tom. Myself. What's going on? Got 6 people in here so far. Jimmy Viter, BC Rich. No cover charge. What's up, guys? Did you guys dig the show last night with Quentin? Cool. You're gonna have a live stream later on. I'll see if I can catch it. Cool. Thanks, Tom. Coffee. Cool. Did you guys go to both shows? The after show too. I put my cool on. Yeah, Quentin can be a cut up for sure. So what do you guys got? Oh, thanks, Dave. What do you guys got coming up tomorrow or this week? Anybody got anything coming up? Banzini, you got any videos coming out? Biter? Anybody else? Oh, here. Got some things open here I need to close. Hang on a second. Yeah, I went to bed last night and was editing a few things and left a lot of stuff open, man. You guys can hear me okay? Banzini, you're going to do a video on Gresh. Grish. Nope. Turn a few lights on here. Oh, this should be a little better. Hey, Sandra, what's going on? What do you got going on this week, Sandra? Got another video coming out? I actually woke up 5 minutes late for this. I got up just to check the time because I set my alarm, and that's like, damn thing didn't go off. So I got up and I'm like, bang, it's 8:05. Turn my phone back on. Oh, yeah. The Coast to Coast Killer. Mike Weed. Where's Mike Weed from? What band's he from? Yeah, if you haven't subscribed to Sanders' webpage or YouTube.
New message is received from Gary Thalander. New message is received. New message is received from Kelly.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that. I had to transfer some stuff. Okay, cool. Sounds like a busy guy. Yeah, Sandra's on her way to 1,000 subs. Make sure you're sharing her stuff and get her up over 1,000. Share it over on your Facebook or your Instagram, whatever. Throw some of her links over there. Don't forget, as soon as I hit 300, I'm going to give this SF Behringer 300 fuzz pedal away. So if you can get that out there, that's cool. I think I'm up to like 260 now or something like that. Not really sure. Yeah, 260. 40 more and that pedal could be yours. Most places I look so far, they're still 3 weeks out. 3 weeks out or so for that pedal. If even then. Hey, Laz, what's up, buddy? So y'all enjoy the show last night? Shows. Say Reverb bought Amazon. What? Reverb bought Amazon. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, is that like an independent seller? Yeah, I got lucky. And like I said, if you guys, the SF300 is modeled after the FZ2 Hyperfuzz from Boss. And it's one of the most, I guess, beloved or most used vintage fuzzes back in the day. The FZ2. That's what this circuit's made off of or copied after. It's a great sounding little pedal. I haven't done a demo of it yet, and I think that's what I might do this week is try to put something out with that on there so you guys can get a chance to hear what it actually does. But I got to come up with some type of riff to put it out with. I mean, it won't be spectacular because I'm still not, all that great of a guitar player, but I can throw down some chunky riffs. Try to anyway. John Harden, what's up, buddy? Ricky Compton's in the house. What's up, guys? Yeah, it's a great doom pedal too, Tom. Matt Pike from Sleep and On Fire and stuff, and Just from Electric Wizard and stuff like that. They all have used the FC2. Oh yeah, when you tune down the B or drop C or C sharp, yeah, you can punch out some pretty mean doom riffage. Still getting the jitters, Sandler? I thought you'd be over that stuff. The only thing I get nervous for is, I mean, I don't have any problem talking in front of people. I mean, I don't know. I guess that's because of the counselor part of me. But yeah, I have no issue talking in front of people. It's if I have to get my lines right, that's where I get a little weird. If I have to have lines and try to get them right, that's the only issue I have with the speaking live or anything like that. But if I'm just speaking off the cuff, I don't really have those types of jitters. Yeah, you looked a little weird last night. Thought something was a little off. I wasn't quite sure. Not weird in a bad way, but you seemed like you were little edgy. That's cool. That's what's makes for spontaneity. Having some jitters and stuff. Flub your lines. Could get hilarious. You never know. Come up with something funny, stupid, like Yeah, he's one of the last guys to use stacks and stuff like that. He uses 3 or 4 amps at the same time too. Yeah. No, you did a good job. You did a good job. Sandra's a good news lady, right, guys? Smash that thumbs button. Smash that thumbs button if you think Sandra's a good news lady. So if you don't smash it, she might make her cry.
She might cry. You know? Boo. Boo. Make her cry if you don't hit that thumbs up. You dumb son of a... Oops, my kids watching maybe. Keep it PG. What Hey, good morning, man. Woo! Sandra. Why you get so nervous, honey? I think you'd be a natural at this stuff by now. Man. You know, accomplished storyteller. Scared to be on camera, are you? Back, chicken. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, man. I had too much coffee. My voice changed and everything. Man. Hey, Lass, where's your little birdie? You said she likes this voice, don't you? Hey, birdie. Cheep. Birdie. Cheep.
Yeah, Sandra, give me a link for JoJo's social stuff, and I'll try to make a permanent place for him in the cards down here on the links and stuff. Send me his Facebook link, his YouTube link, that bars link. Send me all 3 of those. Send me his social media links, and I'll try to keep them in the cards down here on the show and stuff, or in the description. Trying to think. What would I have to do? Okay. Hang on, fellas. Let me see what I can do here. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see what I need to do here. Hang on, guys. I'll give you a little preview of something here. Excuse me. I just got up, like I said. Now this is Sanders' kid playing. He's on the drums over here. See if we can get this to come through.
There he is. Dojo's on the drums.
Is it coming through?
Yep.
Oh, she did about an hour. Else I packed my bags to leave. Else I thought she would start to cry. Sit around my room and grieve. Well, that girl not long, she told me just time. She acted like I was.
Cool.
Lord, I lay down. Start all over again.
Still coming through all right? I hear it fine. Do you guys hear it okay?
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Los Lonely Boys a little bit.
Change my mind. As I took those steps towards the open door.
Yeah, no, this was Friday.
I knew all the
And if you go to this,
That bass player's good.
if you go to the Westport,
On the bass. Taylor Smith is on guitar and David Jojo on the drums.
if you go to the Westport Saloon right here, and then you look at their schedule on their site, you'll see that these guys are, I think they're back on April 20th, something like that. April 20, something like
Yeah,
that.
they're good,
You'll
man.
be able to catch them again.
Thank you. He's your cousin. Is he your cousin?
If you knew what Preston looked like, Preston actually looks like a guitar player pretty much.
I know.
Awesome. I love that song.
Let's not copyright the video.
But he was a muffin. That was nice. Throwing that in there. That was slick.
There we go. That's just a little snippet of it. But if you go back to the Westport link in that video, that was the Friday night pre-show. So, but if Sandra wants to post a link to that, you can go back and see if they have a recording of the live show that happened on Friday. You can watch it. It'll have better quality than me copying it over here. There you go. If you just go to that Westport YouTube and then watch, I guess, Friday's gig. Sandra's Son, I think, was the first band up that night, so you can catch that. Hey, Tony, what's going on, buddy? 15 people in here. Say hi to each other, man. Don't be a lurker. White mold. You got some white mold going on in your place? So is there anything on Bent Metal you want to see, you don't want to see? Something you'd like us to maybe take a look at? Yeah, probably have to stay away from guitar related stuff as far as playing music. Just breaks up too bad. StreamYard comes up with a way to produce audio better, probably, yeah. It was my intention to have more music on here, but since StreamYards doesn't like broadcasting very well, the compression ratios are really off, kind of makes it hard to want to play music on the show. So you kind of stuck to short, punchy riffs, and then short, punchy riffs that just get through, but they got to stay short. If you start playing music and it goes over 10 seconds, something like that, then it just starts washing out, starts compressing, starts compressing and going crazy. When it comes back in stock, John. Right now, they're most of those SGs that I was showing you guys, they're on pre-order. Air guitar segment. Let's see if we can get Gary playing some air guitar. Maybe have Sandra do some air metal guitar during her newscast. Maybe in a bikini or something. Yeah, I guess that. We have a bikini guitar riff standoff. I asked them what they wanted, Sandra. That's what they're coming up with. I just added the bikini part. See, no cover charge. You start an air guitar channel. No. Why not, man? I don't know. I have to talk to the director and the producer, see what they said. I don't know. Might have a news lady in a bikini here, guys, in a little bit. Who knows, Banzini? Probably 2-3 weeks, maybe. Some of them are out already, like the Muses. Some of the muses are out. Some of the newer low model $390 SGs with the P90s are out. But the one that I want is still on pre-order or whatnot. So I have to check that out. Yeah. Sandra quit. All right, Laz, chill out, bro. Don't be looking at the screen and stuff and driving at the same time. You don't want to see us two old fat fuckers in a bikini, believe me. Okay, how about a onesie, Sandra? We'll do a onesie. Or how about a bunny suit onesie? Playing some air guitar. How's that? Sandra, you want to come on and say hi to your fans for a couple minutes, or are you just too busy? I'm getting lonely up here. Don't forget to tune into Tuesday Tech Talk. I'm not sure what I'll be doing, but if I can get my guitar to play through here, when I'm by myself, sometimes the guitar comes through. But when you're doing multiple people on a cast, StreamYard's audio just can't catch up with multiple people on doing stuff. Cool. Hey, Stanger, what's up, buddy? Thanks, man. You're splitting. Okay. Hey, Ricky, what's up, buddy? Woohoo. Dig that guitar you had last night. I forget what the hell you call it. The Material. Lexite, something like that. That'd be just too damn heavy for me. That'd be if I bought a guitar like that, dude, it would be just like one of those just because guitars. Just because, it's cool, you know, to hang on the wall. Maybe not play so much, but it's cool to have on the wall. People come in, hey, what's that, man? Oh, that's my plastic guitar. Is that glass? No. Is it plastic? Maybe. Is it Lexite? I don't know. Oh, what's going on? No, she might come on in a onesie bunny suit or something like that. Play some air guitar for us. Maybe her and Ricky can put on some onesie bunny suits and play guitar for us and do a little skit. How's that? Not acrylic, it's Lexon. Oh, for fuck's sakes. It's plastic. It's a high grade techno plastic, man. That's all right. Nah, it'd be nice if they can make one. I'm sure that. Do they have any glass guitars made like that? It'd be nice to see a glass one, but that would probably be a little too chunky, a little too heavy. Yeah, I could probably do something like that with the YouTube stuff, but then I'd have to have multiple things running in the background while I'm doing a live bid, and that just means more shit I got to keep track of. See, when these guys are over here talking and doing their interviews and stuff, and we're just, when we're all just sitting talking, that's cool. But when the show's starting and ramping up and all that other stuff, I got shit open everywhere. I got to click this button, click that button, click this button. I have to just keep going back and forth and back and forth. So for the first 15 minutes of the show, I'm just over here doing my puppet master shit, making sure everything gets played right and is on cue. Because all these buttons, they just don't push themselves and stuff. But if you get in StreamYards with multiple people on there, and then you have a lot of images you want to put up there, you have to put them in a certain order, and you have to make sure you hit them at the right time, or else you could just screw up the whole sequence of the show and stuff. And even I'll still forget to hit a certain button, or it's like last night I forgot to bring Sandra up into full screen like I normally do. But we played it off like it was a joke and whatnot. But yeah, if you go back and watch the rerun. Yeah, I'm not there yet. No cover. And plus, we don't know how. Like I said, StreamYards doesn't like messing around with a bunch of different audio sources coming at it at once. It doesn't do very well. Thrash, there's one of what for $1,000? I think Sandra just posted one for the BC Rich. That's on BC Rich. Yeah, Tony, I'll probably be on Tuesday, something like that. With Tech Talk Tuesday. Got to figure out what I'm going to do on that show too. Might start bringing people on and just talking. Like one or two people coming on and talking gear, something like that. Do some type of how to fix it live or something like that. Ricky has a link for his BC Rich lexicon. No recover charge, got to go. Sorry if I missed you, bro. You're saying there's a shit ton of lexicon guitars out there, Thrash? Let me check that out and see what's going on. Hello, YouTube. Come on. Son of a bitch. Does anybody else have issues with YouTube just taking all day to load? Cool. Sanders got another sub. Awesome sauce. Sandra, there's a lot of videos of what's in the case. Is there one that has the actual lexicon in it? Do you know which one has the lexicon guitar in it? Which number is it? I'm on there now, so. Number 7. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do. Hang on, guys. I'm working on something. Brown chicken, brown cow. Hang on a second. Go back here. Share screen, Chrome tab, bloom, bloom, bing, bang, boom, boom. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Put some audio to it if there is any. And let's just.
Everybody. So last week I said, yeah, this guitar is going to be pretty cool.
Anybody hear it all right?
Pretty unique guitar. You know, I don't think I've ever seen another one like it. There may be going to be some confusion on this guitar, and you'll know. I'll explain the difference of it when we open up the case. Well, let's do that, shall we? Okay, let's see what's in the case. Is that cool or what?
It's fucking awesome.
BC Rich Warlock. What I'm going to tell you about this is there's two different kinds of these clear
It's up to the max, Sandra.
guitars. There is one that's an acrylic cheapie,
That work?
and then there's one that's a Lexan uncheapie. This is a Lexan
Uncheapy.
uncheapie. This is an expensive one. This isn't the one you could get for $200. This is more like $1,400. So let's take a look at this. The new standard BC Rich, but
Hey, Terry, what's
now
up, buddy?
the acrylic ones, I believe, are made in China or Hong Kong or whatever. But now if I come down here, can you see that? Yeah, made in United States, America.
Sweet. Add $500 to that price.
So now the original acrylics, I believe they had an acrylic headstock, because one of the guitar players I was working with said he had one and it started to crack. Well, that makes perfect sense because, you know, there's a lot of foot-pound tensions on these strings and you got 6 of them. So let's go down the neck. It's got the dot fret markers, and this pickup here, I don't know what pickup this is. Have no idea. And I don't know what this pickup is, but they are 2 different kinds of pickups. And this thing just rocks, man. It sounds good. I don't know if there's a video of me playing this. I've only played this out a couple of times. And what this has on it is a Kaler. I believe this is a Kaler. I'm not sure. I can't read it. But it's like a Floyd Rose. Acts like a Floyd Rose. But I think it's made by Kaler. I mean, I don't know what to say about it. It's just so cool. Yeah, but the downside of this guitar, I swear to God, weighs 20 pounds. It is friggin' heavy. But here you can see right, the serial number. It's backwards because but it's engraved right into this thing, right into the body, and it's backwards because it was engraved on the other side, so it's hard to read.
Cool.
But it is just so cool. I mean, the guitar shop guy, right, when I got that first bitch that I showed you, I told him, well, here's my phone number. If you get any BC Riches in, just give me a call. And that's what he did. So this came in. He said, hey, Ricky, I got this guitar in. You need to come down here and check this thing out. And he showed me this thing, and I'm like, oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, that's coming home with me. And, yeah, I think I'm sure I paid over $1,000 for this thing. It was, I think it was like $1,200, but it was like a $1,400 guitar, brand new. So, I mean, there's not really no chips in it at all. Just, it's not perfect. It's got a little bit of scratches, not like,
It's got the webbing scratches
like
on it.
the kind of scratches that are in your car, on your car finish, when you, but it's not bad though, but
Probably buff those out, man. Compound something.
but it rocks. It does rock that, but it is heavy. Heavy as hell. And I'm not exaggerating when I say, yeah, it weighs like 15 to 20 pounds. I am not exaggerating. It is heavy. So there you have it. Glass Warlock. So, if you have any questions, any comments, feel free. Thumbs up as always. And we'll see you next Saturday. And it's going to be a different guitar make. So see you then.
Very cool. Hey guys, check out Ricky's YouTube page. If you like what he's doing. If you like what he's doing, give me some. Dope. Forgot to shut off the web link. Yeah, check him out, man. Looks like he's got some mighty fine guitars. Yeah, it sounded pretty badass. I like that. It's got some good riffage going on. Put out some more vids there, Ricky. Jam out, bro. How's Miss Sandra feeling today? If you guys didn't check out the Bent Metal broadcast last night, go ahead and give it a gander. Trying to keep them hour and a half long so people can watch the reruns comfortably without being overburdened with time and stuff. And then if you want to watch Ben Overtime, and that's where we basically talk with our guests or whatnot in candid fashion and not so organized way, just to hang with the guests and whatnot, or just an after hang for people to hang out afterwards if there's nothing else going on YouTube. So you have that, and then the next morning you'll get this pretty mug on your face, drinking coffee, talking smizak about the wheels he kills them and yields up. And his till Tuesday till Zick talk. Yeah, Tuesday I'll have if somebody has something they want to show off on Tech Talk Tuesday and you have StreamYards or you have a StreamYard account and you would like to come on and share, show some type of tech, some type of new pedal you got or guitar, or just talk smack about something you got or something you know about, like how to fix this or how to fix that. That's what that show's for. So if you want to be on it and have something techie you want to talk about, or guitar related repair or something like that, or music related gizmos or what's new in the industry and stuff, if you have something like that you want to show off or talk about, you're welcome to hit me up. Just metalheadhippie@yahoo.com. My email's in the about part. You can email me and let me know what you want to talk about and bring you on. We can talk smack for an hour and a half about something. Trying to keep those to an hour and a half also. Some of these videos get out of hand with time and people don't want to watch them. So I want to try to keep most of the videos I do to an hour and a half, depending on what the subject matter is, so people don't get bored with them and stuff. Roscoe Guitar by Keith Roscoe. I've heard the name, but I'm pretty sure I've heard the name before, but I'm not sure what he does or whatnot. Who all do we still have in the chat? Pop out and say hi. Yeah, if you just popped in the chat, man, make sure you're saying hi. Don't be a lurker. We don't like lurkers around here. Hang on a second. Yeah, I need to make a new pot of coffee too, guys. So I want to cut out here for 3 to 4 minutes, grind up some coffee grounds, put a pot of coffee on. It doesn't take me more than 2-3 minutes to make a fresh pot of coffee. Hang on there, Sandra. Let me get my stuff open. Chicken brown cow, what you gonna do now? Oh, hang on. Oh, oops, wrong link. Come on now. Should have this down to a science by now, Hippie. What's your problem? I just woke up, man. Take it easy, metalhead. You big dumb goof. Don't pick on me. Are you talking to yourself, you idiot? Yeah, he knows. If you did what he did for a living, you talk to yourself too. Some crazy shit he hears every day. Okay. Okay. Sandra, that link was sent. Tell Ricky I'll be right back. I'm just going to put on a pot of coffee and then I'll bring him into the live feed. But you guys give me a second here, man.
Hey,
Oh, hey, what's up, bro?
how you doing?
Good, man. Hey, Sandra.
Can you hear him okay?
Okay, you said hi.
Hi.
Hey, groovy.
You're on your
Yeah.
own.
So
Uh-oh.
I've been watching some of the comments here. So if you want, hopefully I can answer some of the questions on that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it, bro.
That thrash metal and fun riffs or USA Alexon BC Rich. It is USA Alexon BC Rich. It wasn't actually made by Bernie Rico's BC Rich. That's after he sold it or gave the rights to Class Axe, and Class Axe actually made that. Hey, Tom.
If you guys don't know who you're talking to, this is Sandra's husband, Ricky. I think we lost your audio, bro.
No, I'm still here.
Okay. Good.
Yeah. So
Watch, he's over here pushing button Sanders. No, that's cool, man.
yeah. So as far as those pickups, I don't know. I've never taken the back off. Never taken the pickups out or anything like that. So
Your next string change, bro. See if you can check that out.
yeah.
The-
Well, it usually stays in the case. So
Yeah, you don't get them out much.
yeah, I don't get that one out too much.
Yeah. So is that something you just bought just to have, or is it like it's one of those I have to have guitars, or is it something
Yeah, well, it's kind of both, really.
Yeah.
When he showed me that thing, it was like, holy,
Wow.
I was like, but as far as I know, they're pretty rare. There's not many out there. There's plenty of those acrylic ones out there, but that particular one that I have,
Yeah.
they're pretty rare. I think they made 3 different kind of models because he also had the guy that I bought this from. He also had a ST model that was clear. But he wanted way too much money for that because it was signed by Zach Wild. I'm like, well, I'm not paying that just because Zach Wild signed the back of the neck.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
hey,
Zach Wild's
Dennis.
signature. Yeah, I don't think his signature brings him exponentially higher. Yeah, maybe $200.
Yeah. So it would have been nice to have that one too. But,
Yeah, he's coming across good, man. I can hear him good.
Ricky Stars, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Ricky Stars.
Tom is asking, how do we convince you to play that organ?
You don't.
Oh,
I have videos on my Facebook,
Check it out.
but yeah, I don't usually make videos about me. I can't hear a word anybody's saying, so hopefully you can hear me.
Well, can you hear me through his headphones?
no, I don't think
Sandra.
she can hear you.
Okay.
She can read though.
Well, tell her that I might do like a biography on the staff of Bent Metal, so she needs to get some of her stuff together.
Okay. You might do a biography on the staff, so you maybe get some of your stuff together. Maybe.
Yeah, something like that. So people know who they're talking to.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, like do a show on the show, the people of the show. She's standing behind you like
Okay, I'll have to look up that Scott Grove.
oh no, not Scott Grove.
Oh, okay. John Harden asked me, I might have to ask Scott Grove about that guitar pickups and such and such.
Yeah, Scott's he's got he's a little. He's an out there character, but he's a cool dude. He's just an out there character, but he's got a shit ton of guitars and guitar knowledge and stuff.
You know, for me, the pickups I use in most of my guitars are EMGs, EMG
Yeah.
81 and 85s.
Yeah,
Those
I
are
got
my
it.
playing out guitars. So,
Yeah.
you know, but that guitar just sounds great as is. So I was like, I'm not going to change anything. But
Yeah, there's no identifiers on the covers that say what it is or what brand it is.
no.
Well, I wouldn't imagine they would stick like a generic, here, put these on it.
Yeah,
kind of thing.
I think they've been replaced. I think someone replaced them because they're both different. They're
Oh,
two
okay.
different kinds in there.
So they might even be better than the originals, or
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
That's my
Okay, that's
guess.
cool. Dr. Groovy is a little out there mostly because tumor in the back of his head. Yeah, he's a little. Well, I don't want to talk about anybody else's personal issues and stuff like that, but yeah. Yeah, Scott's got some good info out there.
Good.
Here comes my coffee. Thank you.
Awesome.
Got it.
And my Schecter over my head
Carefully.
here. This Schecter right here, Ricky,
Got
that's 8189.
Get it out.
That's an 8189 set in there. The Schecter. So how many guitars do you actually own, and what's your like main axe that you always go to? What's your go-to guitar?
My go-to guitar is my 84 BC Rich
Is that
Warlock.
the one behind you? Show it to
And
him.
it's NJ. I bought that when I was probably, I think, 14 years old.
Wow.
It's the best playing guitar that I have.
Ricky, is it that one right there?
No, that's the 84 Stealth.
You want me to get it?
Sure, it's in the coffin case. Sandra's going to get that guitar that I actually learned on. That's probably why I can play it so well,
Yeah.
because basically I learned on that guitar.
How long have you been playing now?
Since, well, I guess it's an 84, so 83 maybe.
Yeah. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 51, 52,
Okay. Cool.
51, 52. I'll be 52.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this is the guitar that I learned on right here.
Sweet. Is that
Yeah.
yellow in color? Can't really
Watch
tell.
the
the
wall,
color.
buddy.
It's actually, it used to be glitter rock white,
Glitter
but over
rock.
the years, I think it's the clear coat
Hold it up to the camera. So.
kind of yellowed it out.
There you go.
Yeah, see, I stuck the EMGs in here. This has the Kaler Flyer in it. This was like I guess, would be if you're entry level BC. This would be your entry level BC Rich back then.
Oh, cool.
Back in '84, this was $400, which was quite a bit of money actually. Still in 1984.
Hell yeah.
So
And that's the one you still play that on a regular basis?
Oh,
when you-
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, this is the one guitar. I would never get rid of this guitar ever. I play this one the best.
Sweet.
And the other one that I play that I can play really good is 83 NJ Bitch that I have in D. That's in drop D.
Where's that?
Yeah, can we see that? Can we see that one? I'd like to see that one.
Sure. It is in a, I'm not sure where.
Did
It's
you
not-
watch?
It
not-
might be. It might be against the wall here.
Oh,
It
I don't know which case it would be.
would be the one that says high treason on the case.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Sandra's gonna try to look for it.
Okay.
But oh yeah, to answer your question, I got about 23 or so guitars, and most of them are BC Riches.
Cool. What do you think about them discontinuing the bitch name because of the controversy?
You know, that's just. I think that is just this dumb move, but I get why they did it.
Yeah.
I get why they did it because everybody's so sensitive.
Yeah, PC
you know.
culture. Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree with not hurting people's feelings, on its face, but some people just gotta
Nicotine
Man
white.
up. man
Yeah.
up, man up, so to speak. Yeah.
Yep. Clear nitro lacquer yellows. Yep. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened.
So which lacquers stay true to the color, or what materials stay true to the color? Like my white SG here, is that going to fade out? I mean, what paint would make that stay white, or what
I
finish?
I don't know because the one she's gonna bring out is also white, and that has not faded. But that's I don't know why that one hasn't faded. That's like an ivory white.
Okay.
But I guess it depends on the company. They use different. I guess they use different paint, different clears, and
Yeah, if I buy a guitar, I'd like it to stay that color. So I kind of like to know, like when I buy my next guitar and it's a color that I want it to stay, I
Mhm.
need to know which finishes to look for so that I know that guitar will barely fade and keep its true color over the years. Poly finishes, Tom's saying. Polyester finishes.
Yeah, I like Slayer. Hang on, she's asking me a question. What's that? Okay. Thanks. Yeah, they should be proud of the name. But I also got, I only have one USA, well, that clear that Lexon one's a USA, but it's not the true BC Rich from California. But I do have a Mockingbird that's the true BC Rich, and I've got another one that's going to be coming probably next week. Here's the other one. This is an 83. I keep hitting that thing.
The wall.
But yeah, this one has a Floyd Rose 2 on it. I think it's a Floyd Rose 2. It's an early one.
Tell Sandra that light that's facing you is causing the guitar to glare out really bad. If she can do without that light, that'd be cool.
Something to do with one of these lights are glaring these guitars out. Is that better? Oh yeah, that's better.
Yeah, you can see most of the true color. Now, is that what you see? Does that represent close to the true color of the guitar?
Yeah, this one's ivory white. It's not like a white. It's more like an ivory white.
Yeah, it's a nice color.
Yeah, this one has. I think it's like the second version of the Floyd Rose. I don't know if that. I watched the headstock.
No, those 81, 85 also.
Yeah. 81, 85.
Just keep
No, are those BCs? Are they push pull or not?
What's that?
Are they push pull or not?
Push pull.
Splittable?
No. It's like, it's this pickup, both pickups, that pickup.
Gotcha.
Just the way I like it. Yeah,
Cool.
just like a Gibson or whatever.
I see. No, that's a nice looking guitar. And which one is that?
This is an 83 BC Rich NJ. Because I couldn't afford, I can't afford the real ones,
There's the headstock.
that just have the R on
Yeah.
it.
Oh, so those are the more expensive ones with just the R?
Yeah, those are the handmade ones. These ones were made in Nagoya, Japan.
Yeah.
So anyone that thinks NJ stands for New Jersey, it doesn't. It stands for Nagoya, Japan.
There you go.
And this was their import, which I could afford.
Now, how readily available are those guitars? Are they on the market or what?
These are getting more harder to find, these old ones.
Yeah.
You know, when they say vintage 80s guitar, 80s BC Rich, a lot of them are like 86, 87, 85. To me, that's not the real thing because they changed them.
Yeah.
From in 84 and earlier, those are the really good ones. Because
Yeah.
like in 85, they changed that headstock. Let me get this. Let me get this guitar behind me, and I'll show you what I mean.
Okay.
Okay,
Can
in
you try
80,
to- Ricky, can you adjust the camera to get your face in there a little bit better? Somehow it just the camera dove down a little bit. There you go. Oop,
something like
there.
that. All right.
Yeah. That's good.
85, somewhere in 85, let's see, I gotta find this. I'm not used to this. Everything is backwards. I'll just do this. In 85, they changed this headstock. They stopped making this headstock. Because I have an 85 that does have this headstock, but most of the 85, they went to that pointy thing,
Yeah.
the pointy headstock. And then they started putting in the signature, where these are all inlaid in here real nice. I don't know how
Yeah.
well you can see that.
That's nice, bro.
So yeah, so I always look for something that is 84 if I'm gonna buy another BC Rich, or if I just happen to find one.
Yeah.
I always look for an 84 or earlier.
Sweet.
Because it also in 85, they changed. They're a lot thicker. They changed the neck. The neck is thicker. Is wider. The neck is wider here than these.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's nice.
And it makes a difference, even though it's, it might be even a millimeter wider. You just can tell, because even the string spacing is totally different.
Yeah, I want to see if this guitar is still for sale on Anchorage Craigslist, and you can let me know what you think about it. If it is, it also says something on the headstock, but it doesn't. I don't think it is that model, but it says it's an Outlaw.
Oh,
So hang on a second. Let me check out.
I don't know what happened to the. It went to private chat. She knows how to fix that. I don't.
Yeah, just click on comments. That's all you got to do.
Live comments there.
Yeah, just should be up at the very top right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna see if I can share this with you.
Okay.
I was thinking of buying this, but just to have a BC Rich. But if it's like a novelty BC Rich, I really don't want it. But if it is something that you might think is worth something, can you see that?
Okay. Well, that's not an Outlaw.
That's what I was thinking, because that's what's on the headstock.
Yeah, that's a Warlock.
Yeah.
And out.
You see what it says on the.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean,
That's
yeah,
what
'cause that's
confused me. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
yeah. In Outlaw was actually like a Strat style looking guitar. In the original Outlaws, they had holes in them, which
Yeah.
they're pretty rare to find too.
So why do you
I
think?
think Mancuda showed one of them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think this actually is? Because when I seen the outlaw on a tag, I'm like, no, it's a warlock, right? And I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Let me see other comments. You can always go here and look.
Thrash Metal says it's a Warlock with an Outlaw neck. Well, I don't know because that's the old. See, this might be because they brought this headstock back
yeah.
a few years ago. I think in 2014, I think they brought that headstock back.
Well, the paint scheme is totally matching. So the headstock up here matches the paint
Yeah.
down below, all that stuff in the hardware. So why would a warlock have an outlaw tag on it?
Yeah, I don't know.
But what is this headstock shape? Is that a warlock headshot? Because I didn't think.
That's well, Warlocks. They came with that headstock, and they also came with the 6 and 3 and 3.
Yeah,
I
and it
guess
has
it all
the
depended on what you wanted.
Yeah, it has the Duncan designs in it, so I know it's a lower end guitar. So, but he wants $200 for it. It was like 300, but it's been down. But I don't know if I want to buy it just to have it or not. But if it had
Mhm.
EMGs in it, I would probably buy it because hell, they're 150 a set anyway. But yeah, this is what's available in Alaska right here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can find anything else. There was the Randy Rhoads thing here, I think.
For me, $200, I'd own it. You know,
Yeah.
$200. It's
Let me see here. Let me know if you see anything piquing your eyes. Trying to find there's a lot of Dean razors coming up for sale.
mm-hmm.
Trying to what's she saying?
I think she's asking something about what's that Dean. Keeps going to.
I forget the RR1 or something like that. Let me try that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Dope. Is that it? There we go. I think that might be it. Now, does that look authentic?
Well, if it's an actual, what year is that one? Do they know?
Let me find it. Let me see what they say about it. Selling a Jackson RR1 USA made with Floyd Rose, has DiMarzio. Vector. I think deactivator, maybe. I think you got that spelled wrong. Deactivator. Yeah, I think it might be deactivator. X professionally installed bridge position. Both pickups are passive humbuckers. We'll consider offers. No, he doesn't have anything on the year or anything like that.
Okay.
But it's a Jackson R1. He says excellent condition.
Yeah. Does it actually say RR1 on the neck plate
Let me see if I can see what happens.
or truss rod plate?
Not seeing any identifiers.
Because RR1s are expensive.
Yeah. Yeah, he wants 13 for this, I think, but I have no idea if it's an authentic guitar because that's as close as you can get to the neck.
Oh, yeah. See, it's Yeah, I don't, if they're not showing, I would be cautious on that. If they're not actually showing something that actually says RR1,
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. A lot of people, when they put the guitars up there, if they got something that is real and right, they should just be saying, "Here, this is real. Here's the numbers. Check it out." Blah 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 blah. That I don't know if that's just like an amateur move or somebody's trying to con somebody or whatnot.
yeah, right.
But if you're selling something that's authentic, you should not be afraid to show the numbers, because if people are actually looking for that, they're jumping on it if they want it.
Right, exactly. Because
It
that's
makes sense.
actually that's the only Rhodes guitar I would want is an RR1, and preferably I would like the early one. Again, I'm like, the ones that came out in their 84, 83 or whatever, whenever they came out. But you can't even touch those.
Yeah. Trying to see what this one here is. I was kind of looking at this, but it's kind of a little gaudy. Schecter. I'm a Schecter fanboy, but
Yeah. Well, they're good guitars.
oh yeah. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Schecter, man. Neck through body. It's a nice looking guitar. See, I'm trying to figure out if I need a new PC or a new guitar. Any help there?
Mhm.
They're probably like, get the guitar, get the guitar.
Mhm.
Yeah. But Alaska has some good stuff for sale, but most of it's the lower tier. Hey man, I want a guitar. I want to learn to play guitar, and they go out and buy a $200 guitar. They don't like it, they throw it back on Craigslist.
Mhm.
Stuff like that. So we got 354 items. And sometimes it's here's a kit, Pearl Master drum kit. So, yeah.
I'll just
We got-
go on to private chat. I don't know why. I'll click on the chat and then I'll get like 2 seconds in to read something and
I don't know why it does that. It doesn't do it on my side because I guess because I'm the guy that's actually running things, but I've never had that do it to me. Maybe if I go on somebody else's live feed. This guy's been tries to sell this fuzz face for $85 for it, and it's got a missing knob for $85 for like 3-4 months. Here's a Jackson. Come on now, pop up.
yeah, I have one Jackson. And there's only one reason why I bought the Jackson too. It's a Jackson Warrior.
Yeah.
And it actually, the only reason why I bought it is I wanted one of these,
Where's that at? I'll get it.
the BC Rich Stealth. And the
Yeah.
Warrior,
Do you want me to get it?
no. And the Warrior looks
Do you want me to put that in the stand?
really close to the Stealth. And then once you know it, I found one. I bought it. And then a couple weeks later, I found that white one. And because it's white, I had to buy that one because I like white guitars. So
Yeah.
Like Mancuda loves pink ones, you love the white ones.
Yeah. LCD. See, because I sit down and play, right? But I'm missing my right leg.
Click over here. It's easier to read the comments though. But there's
Yeah. Do you have YouTube open for him too?
whatever's easiest.
Oh. Yeah, she's got YouTube open up
Here.
Okay. Yeah. Sometimes it's better just to watch the YouTube chat.
Oh, okay.
But there is a delay.
Yeah, what I was saying is that I'm an amputee, and my leg, I only have like a 4-inch femur. So
Mhm.
it's like I can't use that right leg like most people play, how they sit the V on their right leg and then they play that way.
Oh, right,
So I
right.
have to play with a strap. So every time I move around, I'd be afraid to knock the wing off of one of these V's. That's why I kind of steer away from buying a V because I'm afraid I'll just because it's spinning around, I'll knock it into something, man.
Right. They I don't really like these just because of that reason. I mean, I don't like to play
Exactly.
like way off, you know. You can't set it on your lap, keep sliding down, but I don't
Now,
it's the
what do
only
you think?
reason why I don't like these, you know. Not
What
that
do
I
you think?
wouldn't own one, but I'd probably never play the damn thing, you know.
Yeah. What do you think about this one here in Gibson
Yeah,
V?
that looks nice.
And what's $800 for that? I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but I like it because it's a hardtail. It's not a
Yeah.
whammy or anything like that.
And it's a
Well,
Gibson. Yeah, yeah. I'd play by it. You know, I'll tell you a story about a Gibson. I got this gold top, 1975 gold top Les Paul.
wow.
Um,
Do you still
Les
have it?
Les Paul Deluxe is what it is. It's got the mini humbuckers in it. And
Okay.
that guy, the guy I got it from, I think I paid like $200 to $300 for it because he needed money for rent. That's on my it's on my what's in the case too, the whole story, but I'll tell it here. So, and I don't know really anything about Gibsons, right? So I took it to that guy that always bought my guitars, and he's a Gibson guy, and they had it, you know, the gold tops, you know how they're famous for the paint cracking and stuff, and they had a
Yeah.
snap headstock at one time, and it was roughly fixed and put back
Put back
together.
in.
But
Yeah.
and he looked at it and he said, "Oh, I'd pay $100 for this all day long." So this if that would help you out on any, you know, on buying that V, you know,
Yeah. Yeah. I like that V, but I don't know if I'd give a guy 800. But this is all he's got on this Gibson here. It's
so,
1980 Gibson
1980.
335S Firebrand. What's the deal with that Firebrand? Because there's an SG that's a Firebrand also that I was looking at trying to get. Do you know anything about that?
I don't know too much about Gibsons.
I'll eventually get one, but I don't know when.
Yeah.
What do you think? What are you into bass at all? Do you play a bass?
Well, I have one bass because I needed a bass,
I got
which
it.
is also, you know, BC Rich.
Yeah.
Of course, right?
Let's see what we got here. Single strat. Stratocaster case. It's a Mexican strat.
Yeah, and I don't know anything about strats really either.
Would you own a monstrosity like this?
You know,
$6,500.
honestly, I don't use an amp.
Oh, you don't?
I don't use a guitar amplifier. No, I
What do you
used to.
What are you running through?
I use I at first. Okay, the amp situation I had is I used a Crate GL 1600, like 160 watt amp. Then I went to when I got my preamp, my effects rec, that amp became useless because this all I was using it for was the clean channel. right? So I put that on the shelf, and I just bought a Mackie stereo power amp, and then that one was fried
Okay.
out. Then I bought a QSC 500 per 500 watt stereo power amp. That's 250 watts per side, because that's my rack mount is what was giving me the sound, not the amp really.
I got you.
So, you know, when people talk about amps, I'm just like, whatever, you know, I don't even use one because I use my effects processor. That's my sound.
This is a Jim Root Telecaster, made in Mexico Telecaster. Yeah, that's about it for Anchorage Craigslist. There's not a. Sometimes there's some stuff on there I want, but not a lot. And I'll be right back. I want to get my coffee.
Sure. And I'm going to have a sip. Bye. Go back to these comments.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to get a Warlock or something like that, or something in the BC Rich range, but it'd probably have to be like the $500 to $800 range, something within that range there.
Yeah, I just going back to the comments of earlier, and yeah, Tom, OBC riches keep going up in price. No, yep, you're right about that. I was having a conversation with Sandra the other day because I told her, yeah, I bought that guitar, that Warlock, for $400, brand new. It's like, yeah, it's probably still worth, you know, $400. And we went on eBay, and just the neck itself was like they wanted $300 and some dollars for just the neck. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I was wrong. I guess they are. I guess I could sell that probably for 800 maybe. I don't know. It's pretty beat up though, but I've made every mark on it. So
Well, yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'd want to get rid of something like that myself.
yeah, I would never.
It's got that much mojo on it. I'd probably keep it.
Yeah.
It's like I've only been playing for like 2, 3, 4 years, but this Schecter here, that's my keeper. I'd get rid of everything else up there except for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tom's telling you to keep it forever.
Yeah, I will. And definitely will keep that one forever. I don't plan on getting rid of any guitars. I only got rid of one guitar, and that was a black Mockingbird.
What's
I
your
just-
favorite BC body?
Probably the Warlock.
Yeah, it's mine too, man.
Yeah. Yeah. It was actually probably my first actual BC Rich that I ever saw. I was watching, I don't know if you remember, you remember the Motley Crue Looks at Kill video.
Uh-huh.
I was like 14 years old. And when I saw that guitar, man, I was like, that is it.
There you
That's
go.
the guitar.
Gotta
Wanted
have-
one just like it. And well, that's what I could afford was the NJ because he was playing American, you know, handmade one. But
Yeah, I think Micah, I think he's like, I don't think he's underrated, but I don't think he's exploited as much as he should be for his talent, man.
yeah,
Some of the riffs he's come up with. I was actually trying to learn the intro riff yesterday of Girls, 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 where the 3-5-7, then the open, and then the 3-2-4, 3-5-2-4. Da-na-na-na-na-na. I was trying to learn that, but I just can't get it fast enough. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na. And you slide and da-na-na-na. Just trying to learn that one. Yeah. You keeping track of that? Thrash he saw that RR1 up there and stuff like that, but it's like me and Ricky were saying, there's no identifiers. It's just the guitar. Yeah, it might be authentic, but the guy's not showing anybody that it's an authentic RR1.
Yeah. I read earlier something about the shark inlays, and an RR1 has something on the back made missing.
They definitely swapped out the pickups.
I don't remember where I saw that, but it also I did see a comment on the serial number is on the neck at the bridge, or at the neck pickup too, and that I did know about that, but I don't even think he even showed that, did he?
No, I didn't see any numbers on it. I mean, I can pull it up again, but I don't think it had anything on it. Let's see here. Let's see what we can do here.
But yeah, I like all the shapes of the BC Rich guitars. I mean, they're so unique. I've always liked pointy guitars too. So.
Sit. Here he is.
Okay.
Sit. Timber, sit.
I don't see any numbers on it. I mean, you can see the Floyd part scratched on there.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Put the camera on Timber for a second.
Okay.
Just so they can see him. You gotta pull your chair up and spin it a little bit.
Where's the puppy?
Where is it? There he is.
Hey, buddy.
There's the Timber. Hey, leave the coffee alone. Come on. Say hi. Say hi.
Bunny.
Say hi.
Good looking dog. How old is he?
He's about
10, 11.
10 years old. I think.
And he's huge.
Yeah.
Big 100 pounds.
He's almost up to my waist. I'm 5 foot. Look this way, Timber. Call him, Ricky. There him is.
Yeah, big guy.
Mm-hmm.
Tries to be. He's like, why am I in here?
Yeah.
Let me out of here.
I guess he's been trying to get him on here for quite a while.
He goes every time. It's like, hey, get him on. So
Any other time, he's right in your face any other time. But,
yeah. Except when you want him on camera or take his picture. 0 fucks.
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to Sandra about, are you a Pug One fan also?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
he's funny.
It's one thing her and I have in common. I was like, hey, wow, Pug One, cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had to just put down heavy.
Some of the stuff he does, though, is like,
yeah,
it's like, really, dude.
But that's why you watch, though, I guess, just
Yeah.
to see what stupid shit he's gonna do next. Why do you watch? Because I want to see what he does next.
Yeah.
Why do you watch? Because I want to hear what they say next. Shit like that. Yeah, I think he goes over the top sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Keeps people interested, I guess. Yeah, but that beast, here, this R1. Let me do that again. There it is.
Yeah.
I don't.
See that
I'm not-
that looks like it actually looks like the same type of rose I have on that white bitch that I showed you.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't really tell.
Yeah, and
But
you're
yeah,
saying,
right where you got your arrow is where that serial number would be. Yeah.
yeah, I'm not seeing anything unless it's just the glare, the angle. I'm not seeing anything
You know.
like right in there.
Yeah. And if you're gonna sell a guitar, you need to be showing that, you know.
Yeah, yeah, because no dummy's gonna throw out. I mean, some people might, but nobody's gonna throw out 1200 on a guitar that they.
Actually, I just shovel up to this.
What the hell's going on with it? Yeah, I have no idea.
You tell them we're in the middle of a blizzard?
No, I
What?
didn't.
Fucking hell.
I don't believe you.
I'm playing tractor.
Yeah, I'll be playing Traptor tonight.
Tractor bits.
Playing Traptor. Yeah, what's the deal? What's the deal with you and your Traptors, man?
That's just something I do. It's just another collecting thing I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do you get them running, or do you just buy them because you have to have them?
Both.
Hoarder kind of thing. Is Ricky
Yeah.
a hoarder?
Yeah, Ricky's a hoarder.
And trains.
What?
And trains. Model trains too. Yeah.
Old Milwaukee's.
Well, a
You
lot
could
of
have
them I
worse.
get aren't running, and I get to run. That's the whole fun of it, is getting them running. But
Oh yeah. Now, are you like looking for stuff that's so damn hard to find and parts are hard to find, or what?
no.
You try to find something that you can actually work on and get running again, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and
Yes.
usually it's nothing really.
Do you have a yeah? Because there's no stators or anything in
about
most of these, right?
tell
So
'em
they're
about
easy to
killer.
get up and run.
What's my favorite tractor? Well, I do the garden tractors, so it's the Sears tractors.
Cool.
Old Sears.
Yeah, just little garden tractors. Go to tractor shows and shit.
Playlist on your YouTube channel.
So what about souped up
Oh,
tractor?
I don't know. I'm really not into the big tractors. Just the garden tractors.
I mean, like, you ever see the guys that are on these racing lawnmowers and stuff?
Yes, yeah.
You do have something like that you're
No,
like
I don't have
souped up,
I don't have anything like that, but
lower down.
yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking about doing a rat rod like one, but I'm not sure if that's gonna happen or not.
Thumbs
Do you
up if
watch
you like
cars?
rat rods.
Do you watch Cars and Camera?
I have watched them. Yes, they do that type of stuff.
Yeah, they got a new cozy something cruiser. It's one of those plastic little toys kids scoot around in.
Mhm.
But they made like a little rat rod coupe looking thing out of it. But they put a 500 a 500 4-cylinder motor on it and stuff. And since he's ripping,
Ah,
you have to check that out. That's one of their latest builds if you wanted to check that out. But it's pretty cool. Let me see here. Might even be able to get them up here.
yeah, as far as big tractors go, the 8N or the 2N, the Fords. I'm reading John Harden's. So yeah, I like the Ford N tractors, but probably my favorite ones are the old steam engines for big tractors. But this is a guitar thing, metal show.
Oh yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, we could talk about anything you want, man. This is just a coffee hang.
Oh yeah, yeah. Coffee hang. Coffee.
So if you have interest of other than share screen. Oh, what the hell did you do, dude? I screwed something up, man. Hang on a second.
I'm gonna be right back. I got some business to take care of
Oh, okay, bro.
in a minute. All right.
No worries.
You know, you can stop the camera, right? Work it. You don't know how to work it. Work it.
There we go.
Hi, peoples.
Using conduit. Yeah. Time to rip it.
Take that monster out.
That's cool. Oh, that would be a lot of fun, man.
Did he already break something?
Are you guys having fun talking to Ricky?
Oh yeah, man.
Good. He's coming back in just a second. He had to go to the restroom. Room of rest.
So what was that? I said she's scary. I'm gonna drive it like a baby now.
Oh, okay. Just gonna grab something. Cause bent metal.
Man.
I know he's talking about. He's talking about bent metal something. I don't know what he's doing. In the bedroom getting something.
Okay.
I heard telling he'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
I can't believe he's out here.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah.
he's ready.
I'm back.
Bye guys. Like, comment, share, and subscribe.
Yeah.
Got to share music.
Oh, absolutely.
Got to share music.
Yes.
And smoke too.
Okay, so what you do, look at this quick, is when you get up to leave, right down here, you have all these things. This one says stop cam, just click on it.
Oh, okay.
And then if you don't want him to hear what you're, click back on that, and then boom, there you are.
Okay.
Bye for real this time.
Yeah, Ricky, check this out. Here, check
All
this out. Check this out, bro.
Here.
This might pique your interest. Hang on a second. Okay, where'd I go?
My poor yard.
2 chainsaw mowers. That thing must have been fast. Is that a motorcycle engine, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a motorcycle, yeah.
Yeah. My uncle actually had a go-kart that had a motorcycle engine. I don't know if it ever ran. I just know he had one. I bet you that thing was fast.
Yeah, this will give you quick acceleration, but it's too out of control to actually do anything really with.
Right, right. Actually, you know, this is speaking of this. I was, and still might, if I can find a beater tractor, is I was going to put a motorcycle engine in one of those garden tractors.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would have been like the rat rod thing. Yeah, about 70 miles an hour.
Yeah, these guys are having too much fun, man.
Like the Kaler trims, if you break it. Not really. They don't go out of tune as bad as a Floyd Rose, but they do go out though. I prefer the Kalers myself too.
Some Dave dude. Hey man, welcome.
He monsters to go card. So I'll share something with you. I don't know, has anybody heard of this band here?
Crimson Glory? No.
This is my go-to band.
Cool.
Check these guys out.
Are they on the tubes or not?
Yeah, they are. They're on tube, but this is for like 1987 or 86. But yeah.
See what we come up with here. Crimson Glory, Lonely, Crimson Glory full album, Transcendence album, Queen of the Masquerade.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
She's yelling in the living room. She's yelling, Azriel.
Okay, let me see. I'll do a quick share screen. I'm not gonna run them. I'm not gonna give the album a full play. I might get a copyright, so I'll just play
Right, yeah.
Is that coming across good?
Yeah, for me. So those guys there are a huge influence on my writing.
Sweet. Yeah, check him out, guys. Crimson Glory. Let me put that link down here. Let me copy that.
Yeah, I discovered those guys on a radio show. It was called it was a radio show back in the 80s. I can't even remember the name of the show, but I remember it, they said the show with teeth or something like. It was a metal show, and it was nationwide, and they had like a artist of the week, and he played one song. I'm like, I gotta go find that.
And that was that band.
That was that band, yeah.
I'm not I never got into the hair band metal kind of thing, even though I'm kind of hairy dude. Like we're both hairy.
Yeah,
But I just, I'm talking about the poofy hair spandex hairspray shit with flags hanging off you everywhere. It's like, nah, the satchel kind of stuff. I'm not really into that not into that kind of 80s kind of stuff, but yeah. The only 80s stuff I was really into was Priest and whatnot and everything else that came up behind that. Yeah. But anything after that, like the White Lions and what the hell else? Queensryche, some Queensryche, yeah, but not when they got a little flubbier towards the end there. I just
Yeah.
didn't
See,
really dig it.
those guys were a huge influence on me too. When I first heard Queensryche, I said, "That's what I want to play."
Cool.
When I heard the song "Queen of the Reich," that's
Yeah.
what I wanted to play. And I'm 13 years old, whatever, 13, 14 years old when I heard that. So,
Yeah. Well, a lot of people don't realize how long they've been out and stuff. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah. Same with Ministry. Everybody listens to Ministry. It's like they're listening to what they hear now. They don't go back to the 80s discography and stuff, like from 86 to 92, in my opinion. If you listen to Ministry from that era, like The Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste, Land of Rape and Honey, stuff like that, then you get into the best, I think, of Ministry. The Psalm 69, The Way to Succeed, and Suck the Eggs and stuff like that. Those are their better albums. Do you ever listen to Ministry, The Last Sucker?
I think there's only one Ministry song that I know. What song would that be?
What one?
Just
It's a
One
car
Fix?
song.
Oh, Jesus Built My Hot Rod.
That's the only Ministry song I know.
Yeah.
She loves Ministry.
I've loved Ministry since with Sympathy. With Sympathy came out their
Yeah, I've
first
been with
album.
them I've been with them
Yep.
from the beginning too, man.
Fuck yeah, Ministry.
Same.
Land of Rape and Honey. When the Land of Rape and Honey came out and Stigmata. Yeah, you gotta listen to more Ministry, bro. Listen to the Mind is a Terrible Thing to Taste, and then basically it's like Metallica's Black album. It's called Psalm 69, but the name of the album is The Way to Succeed and Suck Eggs. But that's the name of the album. But most people just call it Psalm 69. But if you really want to hear, in my opinion, if you want to hear the core of Ministry, listen from 86 to 92. But that's the Ministry that I grew up on and came to love and stuff. Rio Grande Blood after that was pretty good with Senor Peligro and stuff. It's mostly left wing, politically charged kind of stuff, but But Al Jorgensen, he hates on everybody, so it's no big deal. But yeah, I played some stuff on here last week and got like 12 copyright strikes.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to show that. So maybe something I'll do. If you don't care, something I'll do every week, or something I'll grab something. It's like, hey, check these guys out.
Oh yeah.
This is what I listen to, or whatever, or my influences.
Oh yeah. No man, you're welcome on here anytime, bro. It's like on like Tuesday, I do what I call a Tech Talk Tuesday, where it's whatever I got going on, and like I might try to intonate this. I might try to intonate this because my GB and E string they're a little sharp, so I need to bring them back in. But the bottom strings are the E, the A, and the D are intonated okay, but the top three strings are off a little bit, and I got to figure out how to do that. And I've never intonated the guitar before. I know the concept, but I don't want to take it so far
Did
out.
you just offer to be a regular on the show? Holy shit.
Yeah,
Jump on that, metalhead hippie.
yeah, that's what I said. I said he's welcome.
That's more of a commitment than I can get out of
Okay.
him.
Get one of those Y jacks in here.
Oh,
Yeah, we should. That way we can both sit and listen and talk and
I
stuff.
got one or two somewhere. I don't know where they are. I got a 1/4 inch jack one and an 1/8 inch jack one.
yeah, it'd be nice to. Yeah, you can do that, man. Do it like a tandem kind of thing going on. Tell her she's got to widen her view, though, man. She's got to move stuff around so we can get both you guys in there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she'll be sitting on your shoulders the whole show.
I don't know how to do that. She'll have to play with that.
What's that?
The widening of the camera. If we both come in here, then we have to.
Just rearrange things so we can see you both.
I don't have my glasses in here. Yeah, we'll fuck with that later.
Hey, tell her to put her earbuds on. That way she can have one earbud and you can have the other.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too.
Chat, is there any questions about me that you want to ask Ricky?
No.
I can step out of the room.
Yeah.
I go this way.
Tell her she gets too much. Tell her I said she gets too much airplay as it is.
You get too much airplay as it is, he says.
Probably looking at you all cross-eyed. Tell her I heard that.
Remember he said that.
Yeah, what about it, Thrash? Remember the text morning giddy up? Yeah, I'm getting up. I'm giddy up. I'm just waking up. It's all about waking up. What's in your cup? Let's see her. What's she laughing about, man?
I don't know if she's in the other room.
I think these guys are listening to that album you offered up.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, a couple guys are saying it. I said, yeah, Jimmy, that's a great album. Ricky Compton. Yeah, Ricky's our age, I think. I'm 55. I think Ricky's in his 50s also.
Yeah. 52, I think. Wait, 51.
I'm 55. I know how old I am, bro.
I don't remember. I get a certain age. I don't remember. I mean, you're older than Sandra.
1968. I'm 50.
Okay, I'm 51. She's 50. I'm 51. Yeah, I'll be 52 next month.
Oh yeah, I just noticed that, bro. Yeah, the morning giddy up with Hippie. At the morning, there's this MORING. That's apropos, though, dude. You're like just waking up. It's like, wait, am I reading that right? I might just leave it in there now. Yeah, I forgot to put the N in the morning. Hey, let me see if I can rectify that. Might have something here. Wait, did I? There you go. We'll just do that. Is that better, Thrash? There. Sandra wants to be part of it, so we'll just put her back there, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me get back to that one. There it is. Oh, yeah. We'll just go full skulls. There we go. And so what else we got for Ricky, man? You say you got what's your most expensive guitar that you own?
The most expensive guitar? I haven't gotten it yet.
You haven't figured that one out?
Oh, I figured it out. It's just not here yet.
As far as like fundage goes, or
No, it's
you got to wait for it to pop up.
It's coming next week.
Mm.
I think it's going to be here. Probably like Friday. Maybe I'll pop in Saturday night and
Cool.
do a reveal of it.
Now, is this new, used?
It's used.
All right. New to you, but expensive. Okay. You gonna give away the model of it, or are you gonna give away the make? Probably a BC Rich, right?
Yeah, it's that it is, but that's all I'm gonna say.
All right. Well, there you go, guys. You got to stay tuned to see what goes on with this new expensive guitar Ricky's getting.
Yeah, I've always wanted one, and I don't know.
Yeah,
I
the
guess
pennies, yeah.
the price is right, but yeah.
Yeah. Now we talking KKK? Oh, that didn't sound right. K as in thousands. So like, is there a K and another K and another K and another K? After
No,
that?
no, no. I'm not that rich.
Okay. So we're in the K-ish,
Yeah,
not the
Yeah.
double K, but we're in the K-ish area.
yeah,
Okay, we got you.
yeah. But as far as the most expensive, I would say that Glass Warlock. That's
Okay, you said you paid 12 for that, right?
yeah. I played. That was the most expensive. The most I've ever paid for one was that one.
First 4 gigs and Kerry King. It's Kerry King's Mockingbird. He plays. Make this first 4 gigs here on YouTube. Eagle or a bitch? Hey guys, don't forget, if you're new here, if you like what you're saying or whatnot, go back and check out other videos and live casts and stuff. Like, share, and subscribe if you can. It's appreciated for real. Got 12 people watching right now. It's not bad. Considering Pete Thorne's on right now, 12 people hanging out with me isn't too bad. Are you a fan of Pete Thorne?
Never heard of him.
Oh. Well, all right. No, he plays with like Katie Lang. Who else? He plays with some. I forget the name of the band, but it's a Japanese band. He's pretty popular over there, and he's got some other stuff going on. Anybody else got any stats on Pete Thorne, who he played with, who he doesn't play with? I know he almost had a gig with Don Henley at one time, but Don went another direction. Okay, I see what you're saying there. Saying Kerry King quit Slayer to play with Megadeth in '84, and then went back after 4 gigs in the rare footage on YouTube. Okay.
Oh, you're looking up Pete Thorne. That's who he is.
Yeah, he's a pretty good. He does a lot of demos and stuff on here. I guess that's basically his, not really his bread and butter, but it's part of it. But he does a lot of session work too with other bands and stuff like that. But he's live right now, so I was saying, because we have 12 people on here now and he's on, it's pretty good.
Well, anyways. Gives you-
Tell her he's live right now, Pete Thorne.
Yeah, don't know. Not a lot of people I don't know though.
Yeah, Ola did you're familiar with Ola England, correct?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, he did a tour of Dime's place when he was here like 6-7 months ago.
Yeah, I saw that. That was cool.
Yeah, it was nice. Did you see when he went over to Australia and he saw that guy with a bunch of Dime guitars? He ended up picking up a few.
Yeah, I think he got didn't he get that Southern Cross from that guy?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
He got another one, but I can't remember what it was. I think he got 3 guitars from the dude, but he wanted one guitar he couldn't get a hold of, and I think it was the other higher end.
The higher end Southern Cross one,
yeah.
I think.
The guy
Yeah.
wouldn't let go of that one. I don't know. To say you sold that guitar to Ola England, yeah, that might get you some props, but yeah, I could see not wanting to get rid of it either, especially if you're really into collecting.
Mhm.
That's I don't care who you are, you ain't getting my guitar.
Yeah, it'd be, it would be really cool if a lot of these guys that have famous guitar players that would show all their guitars. Because it's like when Ola was at Dimes, it's like you could see all the guitars in the cases, and he just showed like a fraction of them. It would be cool if if some of these artists would actually show all their guitars. I know Rick Nielsen has this museum and stuff like that, but
Yeah. Yeah, you still got that with that 5-neck checker
Yeah.
job he's got. Yeah.
yeah, I think
That was
that
just
one.
shame. Go ahead.
I think that original one is retired.
Yeah. I was in Philadelphia back in I'd say it had to be 96, 97, maybe early 98. I seen him on South Street at a small venue. There was only 10 people there for Cheap Trick. I was just like, what happened? Like, why aren't you guys here, man? But I sat there politely and watched their whole set, man. Talked to the guys afterwards and stuff like that. So they were real jovial about it. They didn't really give a shit. They were just there to play, man. There's only like 10 guys showed up for it. John Arden said his name's not Leo, so nobody's buying the guitars he builds. What do you think about the G&L brand?
I've never played them, actually.
Now they're a good mid-entry level. I mean, they got some higher end stuff, but a majority of their stuff is entry level. The $399 to $6 to $799 range with the Telecasters and whatnot. I saw one on Craigslist I wanted, but I went and looked it up, and I think it was one of those tributes or something like that. ADAC or something tribute, whatever they were. And then, but they wanted almost what you would have paid new for it. If I'm going to buy a used guitar and not get a deal on it, I'll spend the extra $100 and get a new one.
Here's my thing on expensive guitars. It's as long as it, and actually I was watching Phil from Spectre Sound, and he is in the same mind frame I have. You don't need $1,000 guitar or a $3,000 guitar. As long as it plays good and sounds good, you're good. Whether you buy a $300 guitar, like all my guitars, most of my guitars are $400 used, except for that Warlock I bought new, but that was $400. But and they all play, they play fine. I'd rather play these NJs that are $400 than that $900 Mockingbird I've got.
Yeah. Is that because you don't want to bring it out and ding it up, or?
No, not at all. Not at all. It's just these other ones, they play better than that one.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I don't.
So, it's, to me, it's whatever guitar you can find that plays the best, whether it costs $300, if you can play it really good, and then you go to like a $1,000-some guitar and can't play it, which one would you rather have? One you can't play very good that costs a fortune, or one that you can play that costs a couple $100? I'd rather play the one that costs a couple $100. You know,
Yeah.
so what? It doesn't have the fancy inlays and all that, right?
Yeah.
That's all cosmetic.
Yeah. Did you see my? I don't know. Did you ever see my Schecter up close? It's not gaudy, but it's my first guitar. I mean, that's like, ooh, check this out. Grab it. It's hard to see the quilt on the camera. I'll try to keep it back here. Can you see the quilt?
A little bit. Yeah.
Let's see. Try to
Yeah.
keep the glare off of it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is my first guitar I actually ever hit a string on. But it's got I keep the truss rod cover off,
Mm-hmm.
just so I have easy access to it. But yeah, it's an 81, 89 TW. It's an 81 TW bridge and 89R in the neck, splittable, and the R stands for reverse, or the rear part of the pickup, I guess they call it, is the one closest to the fretboard, so that's why they call it an R. But yeah, then this PRS is just that's my grab and don't care if I ding it guitar, because it's already got a nice ding in the back of the neck anyway, for the headstock.
Now, let's see, Rick. I'm just going to respond to Ricky Compton here. You have a 75 Les Paul Deluxe tobacco burst. So you have the mini pickups in that. Yeah, that's what mine is, a 75 Les Paul Deluxe gold top though. All tore apart. So yeah, hang on to that 75. It's probably one of the last Kalamazoo, Michigan Gibsons made. And I think they went to Nashville in 76, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody, but see a round over with the fingerboard edges. I know he left me all alone. And no one's chatting. Round over fingerboard here. Corner inch there.
No one's chatting here. Just here you go.
What's that?
Play here. Play them a quick little tune.
Yeah. Whatever.
Go ahead.
He's back.
No. Play it.
I don't want to play it. Lonely. Yeah.
Nah, man, you can play guitar, bro.
In here.
I can't play that one. It's nylon strings.
Yeah, you were playing it the other day just fine.
I wasn't playing it just fine.
Yes, you were. Buddy.
Less than I spent, but so a lot of money tied up. Yes, I hear you.
Do you mod guitars, Ricky?
The only mod I do is put new pickups in.
Yeah, are most. I mean, do you like when you mod a guitar with pickups? Are you like exclusively going for the 8185, or
Yeah.
or do you branch out into other?
No,
pickup?
I just go with what I like, and that's what I like is the 8185s. They're so quiet, you know, they're so loud, but yet quiet. Because the original guitar, the original pickups that came in those things were DiMarzio Super Distortions, and man, were they just noisy and feedback.
Yeah.
And I just, I don't know how I heard of EMGs, but I heard of the EMGs being quiet. So, and this is way back. I don't even know
Okay.
what year it was. And I had those put in because I didn't know how to do it back then. So I had them put in, and what a difference. And then from then on, then I just started buying those and putting them in myself. I would take, I'd use the Warlock. I'd see where all the wires went, and I would wire it up exactly how that was wired up.
Yeah. Well, they didn't come with the. Well, they come with the active pots and stuff like that. So you were just switching out everything else.
Yeah.
Just trying to keep. So basically, you were just looking at the switch configuration to figure out which was which and went where.
Yeah. But now they're even easier. I think they
Play.
Yeah, I think they plug in. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if you rig up your pots and your switch to have plugs on it and stuff like that, and then you just go out and buy any plug and play set you want, man, just bang, you're rocking something totally different. Do you ever hear about the lace death bucker? Or the
No.
LD code?
Mm-mm.
Or no, the Alumatone. Yeah, the lace Alumatone death buckers.
Nope.
Check those out. They're real quiet. They're let me see if I can bring that up here.
Yeah, I'm not a gearhead, really. I mean, the stuff that's out there now, I have no idea what is even out there. All my stuff is old.
Now these are noiseless and stuff. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. Okay. Stream. What's she saying?
Do a rig rundown. I can't. My stuff isn't here.
Okay. Poppies in here. See what's going on. Boom. Now these are the lace death buckers. They have everything an EMG does as far as high output and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
If I can get that in there. I don't know. Can you read that, bro?
No, I can't. It's way too small.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a high output with heavy metal drive, extreme output, thunderous bottom end, blah blah. But yeah, it's something you might want to check out since you're an EMG guy, and I'm an EMG guy. But these are the same thing, noiseless pickups. I guess let me try to pull this up. This might help. The sun is rising as the day begins. Time for reflecting on family and friends. Share this one.
Dang woodchucks. Geico sequels. The savings keep on going.
Right. Some cheap guitars are shitty. Yeah, exactly.
Now these are the lace death puckers. You ever hear this guy Fluff? Ryan Bruce?
Nope. Long as action is good and stays in tune. Tonics. Yep. Just play it. Mini humbuckers. Is that going back to your yeah, mini humbucker.
Yeah, that's what they sound like. I mean, there's other players that do different things with them and stuff like that, but that's pretty much that.
Can you imagine being able to play really awesome blues guitar solos in any key over the entire fretboard at
Sorry, dude. If you bought your guitar with your adjust it for free.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. If you brought your guitar with you, it would restring it and clean it and adjust it for free.
Where's that?
That was back at, I'm guessing back when Gibson was in Michigan. I'm reading Ricky Compton's, he lives in Michigan. He said that if you brought your guitar there, I'm assuming if it was a Gibson, if you brought your guitar there, they would restring it and clean it and adjust it for free.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if I'd even trust Guitar Center to do that anymore.
No, this was he's talking about the Gibson factory.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I could see him doing that, man.
Sure. Thank you.
My dad was a musician. He always
Oh,
played
yeah,
good,
the
so I followed up in his footsteps.
Do you need some coffee?
Cool.
What's that?
Do you need a refill?
No.
Okay. Hi, chat.
Hey, Sandra.
How's everybody feeling?
Feeling good. Tell her to switch over to earbuds if she wants
Thanks
to get
for tuning in.
Tell her to hook up the earbuds so she can hear too.
It says hook up the earbuds. You can tune in too.
I can't. There's no place to plug them in.
Right here.
You're in
You
there.
have one and I have one.
That's all
Oh,
you got to do. Split the earbuds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, I'm cool.
It's like
That's
she's
it,
got.
Ricky, all to yourself.
There you go. We can hear you.
Which old DiMarzios are you talking about?
Super D's or what?
Does he make them blue?
Yeah, he highlights them. Yeah,
Oh,
we can't.
because I've seen that before. I'm like, huh.
Yeah, he highlights the comment, and then if you go over on YouTube,
See, I
It-
believe
it'll-
I've got the
it'll pop up over there.
I've got the cream ones in my Mockingbird. But that's cool because I still have my old DiMarzio Super Distortions, but they're just noisy. Feedback. The problem I had, it was feeding back all the time. They would just scream.
Yeah.
I mean, I put foam around them and then taped them, and that would help a little bit. But when it came down to it, I just replaced them. It's like,
Yeah. So those weren't like wax potted, and you didn't have any shielding in your guitar or anything like that either.
you know, I don't even remember because I do know I did shield my Warlock. But I don't think I did that with any of the other ones that I
Here.
own.
You can show them some of your other guitars right here.
Oh, here's some of my other guitars right here.
Oh, cool. Now, are those actual pictures of your
Close
guitar?
These
Sir?
are actual pictures of my
Closer.
actual pictures of my guitar, and actually that is the Mockingbird I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, that's nice, man. I want a Mockingbird, man.
Yeah.
Do you like the stub? Do you like the short point or the short horns? Do you have one?
I don't know. I think this is just the regular Mockingbird.
Yeah. Do you like the short horn though? On the bottom horn?
Yeah, I haven't really haven't seen them.
Yeah, they're usually the higher end up ones.
Yeah, that light is causing a problem. So
No, we can pretty much see them. Yeah.
this one here, I got some rare ones. This one here, that's a rare one. You will not find one of these. I'll bring it on the show sometime.
Cool.
This one here,
Yeah, let's see if this helps. at
this
all.
one here is a rare one.
Oh, no,
That didn't help.
no, sorry.
Ricky, come back. Where'd you go, man?
My bad.
Anyway, that one there is a really rare one.
Which one's that?
This is a wave, but there's something special. If you guys go to my channel, you'll see why this one's really rare.
And they're in what category of your channel?
What's in the case, but I don't know what number. I don't know what number it is. It is, I'm gonna guess it maybe number 9, maybe number 9, I think.
We can pull it up if you want.
No, that's all right. If people want to see it, they can go to the channel and
It was posted
Okay.
earlier. Or,
Cool. Yeah, repost it.
oops. Is it paste?
yeah, that's paste.
Tell them there's your link for your
Okay,
YouTube.
she just put the link in there again.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, go check out Ricky's playlist, man.
If you like BC Rich guitars, you're gonna, that's mostly what they're gonna be. If you like those.
Yeah, there's a lot of BC fans around.
Yeah. I know there's a. I know you have a subscriber. His name's BC Rich or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably would have would have loved this morning's.
Yeah. He might pop in. I don't know. I don't know if he was in here earlier or not. He might. I think he was in here earlier, but he popped out. They're probably all over there watching Pete Thorne, man. Because I think he's still. He might not be live anymore.
Yeah, bridge pickup.
But he's on tour somewhere. Cool. Some Dave, dude. Hey, thanks for subbing, bro. Just seen that. Appreciate it.
Yeah, all my gear is pretty much 90s. Pretty much 90s stuff. Yeah.
I think that's my oldest guitar is my Schecter. It's 2013. Because I just obviously just got into it, so it's try to buy the newest. And these SE ranges, this was the first run of the SE range in the 245 series, so this is only a couple years old. That's the PRS. Then the SG 400, those are brand new guitars. The Pros, the SG 400 Pros, they're brand new stock. Then that one there, the Tobacco Burst, that's a baritone 245. I use that a lot with my fuzz and stuff like that, just playing doomy style riffs, slow melodic doom riffs and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was back years ago, probably around 2006, 2005. I was looking at baritone guitars, and I don't know, man. I just couldn't get used to it. I didn't bother one, but I did buy. I did get a ESP M3, which you don't see very often. And that was already tuned to C, and that's low enough.
Oh yeah.
And that actually became like my main guitar for the later band I was in, Critical Mass, because we did most stuff in C.
Yeah.
Because we were doing like a lot of Disturbed and Korn and Godsmack and all the newer bands back then.
So was it the Omi C sharp or C standard or drop C?
It was just C standard.
This one?
What's that? Yeah.
Do you want me to show?
I don't know. Sandra's bringing another guitar.
Bring it up, man.
Bringing the guitar I was just talking about. I was kind of thinking that, we could do this on Saturday nights. I could bring a guitar just like Mancuda brings a guitar. I got enough of them for at least 23 weeks.
Open this.
Hey, man. You guys getting a sneak preview.
Yeah, I guess. Sneak preview. This is a cool guitar, man. I really like this guitar. It called out to me. I was this one right here.
Oh, sweet, bro.
This is when I was looking for a baritone guitar.
Yeah.
And actually, I went to the music shop and I was checking out a George Lynch Skulls and Skulls and Snakes, or Bones and I don't know, whatever it is. It has skull and snakes on it.
Yeah.
And I was playing that for a little bit, and it wasn't, which it was an LTD. I guess that was an LTD guitar.
What scale is
this? I don't know.
26.5 maybe?
Yeah, I'd have to measure it. I don't know. And so the guy said, "Hey, try this white one." A lot of people's been picking up this white one. Now I've been playing that LTD George Lynch guitar for a little bit, and it just didn't. As soon as I put this one in my hand, I was just ripping on this. So that whole thing where it says, where people say a guitar finds you, this is one of those guitars that found me. I instantly could play this
Oh, sweet.
with no problem at all. And this is actually in ESP
Nice.
M3. And you don't see too many M3s around, and I don't know what makes them different from M2s or M1s. But again, I put an EMG in there. And the other ones are the ESP, I don't know, blade, double humbucker. I don't know what the hell they are. But yeah. This one is in a C tuning. So
Now those
And it-
can be expensive guitars. Which price range is that guitar in?
I bought this one. I think I 600. I think I paid for this one, and it
Okay,
was
'cause
like
I'm looking at one that's $3,000.
it says practically. It was like brand new. It was like no one played it. They bought it and they didn't play it, and then big dumb goof me
No.
was putting in a guitar in the case, and I got this. I hit another guitar with it and put this chip in it. That didn't make me too happy. But yeah, that was my main guitar for quite a while.
Now, are all M3s, are they all baritones?
I don't believe that's a baritone. It's not a
Oh, okay.
baritone. It's just
Oh, I thought you were saying that was a baritone.
no, I was looking for a baritone guitar because I wanted to go to lower tuning,
I got you.
but that has no problem going down to C.
I got you. Oh yeah, I take mine down to B standard and stuff too, just to doom out. Sometimes I get flub, but it doesn't show. It doesn't show up on the amp, so yeah, you can hear a little bit of string on.
Yeah.
But that's 25.5 my Schecter, so. And I usually keep 1152s on that one.
Yeah, I don't know what size strings I have on that. I
What do
think
you
I-
normally play with?
I think those are 10s actually.
Okay.
Normally I pay 9s, but I have to put 10 on that one because it's such a low tuning. I
Okay.
believe it's 10. I'm not sure.
So you'll take 10s down to C, and then if you need something bigger,
Yeah.
then you go to a different.
Yeah.
What's the thickest string? What's the thickest strings you actually run?
10 through 52.
Hey, hold them up.
Okay, cool.
That's what I play.
Yeah, I use the 1152s, but those are probably good. Yeah, if you're doing a lot of bending on the bottom end or the lower ends, the higher end, then yeah.
And then I got a pair of these Zach Wild, more expensive guitar because his name is on there, you know. That's I only got those because they were all out of the regular ones.
Yeah, it's an extra $6, right?
Yeah, right. Because I think they're like a custom blend or something. It's like the
Are they
low.
like treated or anything? Just regular strings are treated?
I don't know. It's like the bottom strings are really heavy, like bass strings or whatever, you know.
Cool. Hey, what are you doing? Well, shit, you're probably not around then. Tuesday, 4:30 my time, I guess would be like 8:30 your time. Are you
Yeah,
around?
I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
at that around that time. Yeah. Usually the
Okay.
weekend is the only time you're gonna get me.
Cool. Yeah,
Sad
no
to
worries.
say, but you know.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yep.
Gotta
Work.
Yeah,
I
did
have
you ever
off
check it?
tonight. What's
Yeah,
that?
did you ever check out thrash metal and fun riffs? You ever check him out? He's in here.
Mm,
You still around, Thrash?
Hey, to be honest with you, most of the YouTube videos I watch aren't even guitar related, honestly.
Yeah, I'm a lot of the same way. Yeah.
It's, you know, there's only a few that I'll watch. You know, I started watching you because Sandra's, and I started watching Jimmy Bean because of Sandra, and
Yeah.
watched Ola because of Sandra, and basically all of them because of Sandra. Jared Dines and Steve Terryberry.
Oh yeah, Stevie T's a nut. Yeah,
Man, he is
fucking hilarious.
he's crazy, man. He is crazy. And he is so good. Man. I would, you know, I have to agree with Sandra. He's probably he is probably one of the best YouTube guitar players out there.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, just not because he can play the way he plays, but he plays so many different styles.
Oh yeah.
He can make a song up out of some
Just right out of the top of his skull. Yeah.
yeah, just
Yeah.
but he's a little quirky there.
Yeah. Well, he just had who's the Herman Lee? I guess with Dragon Force. Is that his name, Herman Lee?
Yeah.
He gave up that gig because of his anxiety and stuff
Yeah.
to play bass with those guys.
Yeah. Which is
I mean, not that he's not. I'm sure that he doesn't need the popularity or anything like that, but you know, the cash might have been good. But
yeah.
but just the notoriety that Stevie has notoriety already, so he's already
Mhm.
got that. But he's behind the camera, so out in public, he might be a totally different individual. But
yeah,
I can understand his anxiety, but that would have put him up there on a whole new scale of YouTuber.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? If he did go with Dragon Force. Hey man, we're 3 hours into this.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I think we're gonna probably try to cut it up right here.
Sure.
But yeah, where's Sandra at? Tell her to get her butt in here. Say goodbye.
All right. She'll probably hear this in about 2
Sandra.
seconds.
Man, I appreciate you coming on and sharing that stuff with you. And if you want to pop on Saturday, you're more than welcome, bro.
No, sure.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll try to. It depends, you know. Sometimes I just crash and I'm out, and that's the
I
way it
can't
is.
hear you.
No, I was telling Ricky we've been in here for 3 hours, probably time to roll off, man. But I just wanted to thank him for showing up, and then he's always welcome Saturday if he's around and wants to pop on. He's more than welcome. And if you want to rig up a little series with him on Saturday, we can do that too. If he wants to do a show and tell or some type of little segment, you know, that's cool too. But remember we got, you know who we got next week, right?
Yeah, next week is CGS.
Yeah, so we got him. So, if you guys want to come on as a tandem guest, that's cool. You know what I mean? If you guys can split the earbuds or whatnot and just be there, both of you be there, that's cool too. You know what I mean?
We'll see.
And if it comes around that we can get something to Ricky's in there, we can do that too.
Yeah.
Great show today.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, man. It's nice meeting you, Ricky.
Oh no, yeah.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Smash that thumbs up if you liked Ricky.
Yeah. And don't forget to subscribe to his channel if you're digging what he's doing. Subscribe here. Put the thumbs up down there. Appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for joining me this morning. Ricky, peace. Sandra, peace.
Peace.
I'll be on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday with Tuesday Tech Talks, and we'll talk to you guys later.
All right. See you later.
Peace.